I need to make sure that I'm challenging myself, that my journey doesn't end. I'm sitting here in my studio space, which is almost up and running. I thought we'd do a vlog that's a bit of a catch up on a couple of things that are going on. I thought I would talk to you a little bit about courses, the stuff we're doing. I'm sitting here with a guitar, which you might have seen this one before. One of our guitars that we teach on needs a restring. I have some footage that you haven't seen that I'm going to throw into this vlog of when I went to Mostar, but I was talking about some songwriting stuff and I think that's worth highlighting. We've talked a little bit about instruments, being able to get new instruments and equipment and stuff, which is an exciting story. I'll show you some of that. So you can see that headstock needs a bit of clean, but yeah, Harley Benton, which means it's a cheap guitar from Toman. Someone gave it to us for the work we're doing teaching, and it plays really, really nice. So we're all restrung, and I thought I would show you something else for this video. This is exciting. This is our new amp for the guitar teaching we're doing here at Novi Most in Yaitsa. It's a Boss Katana 100, if you know what that is. In one box I can have 4 or 5 different styles of amplifier. There's loads of effects built in, which are Boss effects, which are great effects. It's a really simple and intuitive and very traditional looking control panel on the top of the amp, which I favour, and rather than having like screens and menus and stuff on amps, which feels weird to me. But what it means is it's a great tool for teaching, because there's lots and lots of options, and whether you've got a kid who's going to want to learn jazz guitar and they want kind of cool clean tones and a few effects for that, or a kid coming in wanting to learn hard rock or heavy metal guitar, we can get up great tones with this amp across all of that. It means also, you know, one of the things you'll have noticed through the vlogs we do is help young people do their first gigs and get out and play, or we put on concert with Novi Most. It's a very giggable amp, which we haven't had in our arsenal up until now. Very happy that we've been able to get hold of that. I'm sitting here with my That Pedal Show cup of tea, and look, we've said in videos before that Tesco's products, Tesco's own brand products, are now being sold in Bingo, which is a local supermarket, and I bought these for the first time today. I think they are the taste of tea and biscuits, sort of after church tea and biscuits 30 years ago. I'm going to see if they are everything I remember them to be. I don't know if you can read that there. It says carefully baked for a dunkable golden treat. Don't think they actually taste better dunk, but there you go. While I'm on the road, I am listening. Look at this. I don't know if you can see that. So that is this. So I have, over the last couple of years, been writing some songs, and they are eventually going to be an album. The songs that I've sung here, a lot of them in the church, at special events, people like them. I think it'd be good to have them out there, living on the internet if nothing else. Let's say something about listening to these recordings, basically like backing track like versions of where the tracks are up to now, to sing along to, because I have been guilty of a couple of rehearsal related rants in the last couple of weeks, to do with other stuff. For me, the singing part is always the challenging part. It's the part that I'm never happy with, if I'm honest, but you know, then there's a reason, you know, how much time do I spend singing through the songs before I come to record it, and how much time do I really spend nailing exactly what I think the performance should be like before the moment when I set up the microphone and give it a go. It serves two purposes: to have an album, if you like, of backing tracks. One is I can sing through it, and I've sung through 2 or 3 times. I'm on my own in the combi, and no one else has to listen to it, which is perfect. But it also gives me a chance to hear the songs in context, played one after the other, and to hear where the mixes are at. So one of the things that is important for me is to stay inspired and to stay challenged technically, musically. So I watch a lot of videos on YouTube about music production and about guitars and guitar equipment and guitar playing and music theory and all stuff that helps me be better at the things that I'm doing in my day-to-day life. and I've been watching some stuff about sort of music industry related stuff. How do you get music out there? Because I feel like that's something I'm very bad at. And in the music we're making, I'm not good at that side. Anyway, one of these guys I was watching, he was talking about songwriting, and he was talking about, is it too much to ask that you write a song a week to put out to your fans? And not like I'm someone who sees myself as having fans, but I really took the challenge, like, wow, I would say, like, I make weekly vlogs, what you're watching, because as much as anything, I want to say I'm a video maker, but you can't say that if you don't make video. So make something every week. I'm in practice. I'm doing video making all the time. I'm filming and I'm editing, and my brain is in that space, and it's really helpful. And then when I've got work that's that, the work is better because of all the time. Hopefully they benefit you as well, but I do them for my own benefit from that side as well. So with the songwriting thing, I'm like, yeah, I would say I'm a songwriter. But am I disciplined in songwriting? And so I took the challenge and I wrote myself a pages document with the sort of week beginning, every week from the beginning of October through to the end of the year, song title, and the challenge is one song a week. Something that always impressed me about Novi Most when we first joined was this thing that they had called How Dare We? The point was, how dare we dream dreams for young people that we're not dreaming for ourselves? That's the shortened version. So the point is, if I'm spending my life trying to help young people grow as musicians and as songwriters, as performers, and I want to encourage them and inspire them to do that, how dare I not then be trying to do those things for myself? And I think it's a really good challenge, because it's really easy to talk about doing it for everyone else, and then we don't spend the time and attention to be pursuing our own journey. And in the end, if every young person I teach becomes better than me, what have I got left to teach? I'll become irrelevant as a teacher. So it's a great challenge to stay ahead and stay relevant. I need to make sure that I'm challenging myself, that my journey doesn't end, that I don't just become a fan and a spectator to them because they're going to go further than me. Now, in the end, yes, I want them to go further. There is always more to learn, and we should be hungry to learn it. And I want to be a good example of being a lifelong learner to the young people that I'm working with. So my afternoon's going to continue with me sticking some flat wound strings back on this bass guitar. But that is it for this week's vlog. So thanks very much for watching. Do give us a big thumbs up. For updates on our audio adventures, do leave us a comment or question if you want to know more. And do remember that together we do adventure. We'll see you next time.